My name is Tishana Simon. I'm the owner of Data Minders Student Services, and I would like to welcome you guys to our new video, my new video, which is going to be about, as promised, the UNECLAC website. Now, before I jump in, I just want to say Happy New Year. I hope everyone enjoyed that holiday in Trinidad and Tobago, and as well the Old Year's Eve and celebrations of the islands, because we do have persons from other islands other than my home country, and so for that I'd like to say, and to you guys I'd like to say welcome. Now, before we talk about UNECLAC, I just want to share a little experience that I got from going through and preparing for this video. You must love and understand the importance of the search. For a lot of students, they think that, okay, my teacher says go to the CSO, go to an international website, and I will get all my data right there, or all my statistics on that point, or at a particular link. That is not necessarily true. In some cases, you can get statistics on our site, the particular statistics, you might get all of it that you actually need. In other cases, you mightn't get any. Which is why you must know about multiple sources. And as I mentioned in the last presentation that I had, the last video, I shared with you some of these sources, and you can find some more of these sources on my website. These sources can be found on my website, which you can find at the end of this video as well. Now, you may also have been in a situation where you would have on that particular website that was recommended multiple links or multiple directions or places on the particular website where you can find the data. So on one link for one source, for example, whatever your your central statistical office is, they might have it under indicator, and then you can't find it in publications, or they might not have it under indicator, and then you have to dig a little bit and look under the publications to get the particular information that you need. So what I'm trying to say is, basically, you have to search. You have to make a list of all your options, brainstorm before you start looking for information of all the possible sources that you could find the information or the statistics that you are looking for. If you cannot brainstorm, if you cannot remember, well, where can I find this? Do a Google search. Make that list of recommendations that Google search will give to you. So for example, depending on what you're looking for, let's say you're looking for statistics on health, Google search might suggest HUSIS as well as the World Bank database and other places for your local. So you know, like that. List it out, search each, collect it together, collect your statistics together, compare numbers, because numbers may not necessarily be the same at all. You might have to do some alignment when you are talking about statistics, depending on what the variable is, because sometimes you may think to yourself, well, okay, my local statistical office has this particular number up to 2008, and I can get the rest of the years from 2009 to 2014 to be to just add it on and just have a nice little trend. It may not happen like that. If you have crossing years, for example, if the international organization has 2008, you compare the local source to the international source and see what the difference is. So you have to be creative and love the search, love the analysis. And if you don't love the search and love the analysis because it's too hard, as I said, contact us at Data Minders and you'll get more information at the end of this video. So we're going to go straight into UNECLAC. We are not going to cover everything today. We're going to have another video next week because UNECLAC is a lot, and in fact we won't even cover the whole UNECLAC website, just the major sources that can help you find data. So let's get right into it.
Okay, so we're going to do a search on Cepalstat, which is the UNECLAC database website name. Remember, UNECLAC is for Latin America and the Caribbean, so you will see some stuff in Spanish, but don't get disenchanted by that. So we're going to the Cepalstat home, and as you can see, we have a variety of types of information. We have the economic, we have the socio-demographic, and we also have the environmental. As you can see on the top, there are a variety of links that you should explore. And as you scroll down, you can also get similar links to similar data. So you see again statistics and indicators, and again country profiles. Go down a little bit more, you can actually get access to metadata as well as links to external institutions, and in some cases, depending on what data you're requesting on their database, they actually direct you straight to those institutional websites. So we're going to go into statistics and indicators, and if you observe, there are two links, one on the top and one right here. So we're going to enter the link on the top, and soon we're going to see a variety of topics or statistic topics or areas or groupings. And as you can see, there are a variety. You have demographic, you have economic, you also have gender data. But as you will see soon, we are going to go into gender, and there is the possibility, as I said, for the data not being available. So we choose sexual and reproductive health and unmet need for family as a variable. And you can see the country is a list of countries that they do have, that they do look at, is available, but that does not mean that when you get the Excel sheet, because it comes in Excel sheets, that it will be available. So we're going to choose Guyana as our country of study, and we're going to choose a particular year. And so we click on Excel. You can also get it as HTML, and it will download. So you just have to open that particular sheet, and it will take a little while because the website will actually ask you to make a decision, and in terms of the formatting of the Excel sheet. And so you just have to read and agree and say yes. So that is what we'll do very soon. There it is. Agree and say yes, and there we go. As you can see, the information that you requested is not available, though they will list out exactly what you selected, and I'll highlight that So there is a possibility of not getting the data that you are looking for, even though it's the UN ECLAC at this particular point, or on this particular link. You, again, as I said, it's good to have multiple sources and brainstorm about multiple areas. It might be that you don't won't even have to go at on databases. You might have to take a more qualitative approach and look at studies of other people for the particular topic and be creative, as I said. So we are going to attempt to go back, and we are going to take another route, but we are going to look at demographic, just to look at some information, some statistics that is available, just to see what it will look like. And we're going to choose population by age and sex. Waiting it to come up just a little bit in a little while. So what could be a good source of population statistics? The UN has population data available. Again, the World Bank database is a good source. So we are going to choose our country to be St. Kitts and Nevis. And as you can see, they have a list of countries, which this is actually longer than the previous list we looked at for the family planning variable. And we are going to choose our year as 2016. In some cases, they have forecasted data and into future years, especially for variables such as population. And so we choose Excel and download the particular Excel sheet. Again, we select yes. And as you can see, the data is available. They class the the statistics by years, the population by years, and you have data available. You scroll across, and it is there. Now, as you can see, they actually gave you the source of the data at the bottom there. The UN.
Okay, so that is just part of what you and ECLAC can offer or not offer. As you saw, there were data missing, which is why I started our discussion with the want of the search. If you want to know, well, population data, where can I get population data? Just give me a buzz. We can have a discussion, have a talk. I can be your support at that level. So what we're going to talk about next week is the other half of our UNECLAC search or exploration, and the following video after that we'll look at at an international organization, specifically the World Data Bank, and that is definite really a bank. It's a lot of data. You can get close to, I think it's 61 different variables for 100 and something countries. So it is actually great. So we'll talk about that, and so I look forward to seeing you. Please follow us, please like us, please, for more free resources, check my website out. My last post on blog was about the importance of the library. A lot of people discount it, but the context and the perspectives that it gives that you won't find online, and data and statistics isn't only online, people. Books have such a rich history that could give you a perspective that you cannot find online. for any research that you are doing. So okay, so enjoy your week, and I hope the new year brings great things. So goodbye from Data Minders.